So I have said central tendency is the tendency of the data to locate themselves centrally. Now, if you are there in the class, I would have told you to say stand up. So if you measure the height of the students in the class, you will see generally there are few students who are taller, few students who are shorter, but most of the students will be having a height in the in between. So if in a crowd, in a gather, if there are say 100 people are gathering together and you are trying to measure their height, then you will see the most of the people are having average height, say around 5 foot 5, 5 feet 7 for the boy, for the men, and maybe around 5 feet 2, 5 feet 1 inches, around that. Around, I'll not say exactly, but around that particular height. And maybe there will be within 100 people, there will be say five, 3, 4 students who will be exceptionally tall, like maybe 6 feet or 5 feet 10 inches, like that, and maybe very short, maybe for the for the girls, maybe there are less than 5 feet taller, there are very few students. So when you see a data set, if you think about other data sets, say I was talking about the runs scored by Virat Kohli, you can see that most of the times he has scored around the around 60, 50, 45, 33, like that. But there are few out of say 200 scores, he has scored maybe say 30 centuries, but that's an exceptional case. But most of the data try to locate themselves centrally. It is a tendency, means it's the property of the data set to locate themselves centrally, and that's how the central tendency occurs. Now if you look at a data set, the data set will look like this. So initially there are few values, in the middle there will be a lot of values, like here in this particular region, and very few values in this region. So most of the data is centered around, that's why it is termed as a central tendency. And the three different measures of central tendency are mean to median, and number three is mode. So mean,
Yes.
median, mode are three different measures of central tendency. So mean, median, and mode are three different types of central tendency. It gives, these three gives different types of measure, but all tells you that data tries to locate themselves centrally. Now we'll discuss each of them separately. So let's first define what is mean. So mean actually means average. So average marks. Like last day we have talked about the marks of 50 students in mathematics. So if I try to find out now how we will denote, please try to follow the way I will try to explain. Say we denote xi. Xi means ith value, ith marks. মানে marks obtained by the ith student is denoted by xi. So in general we will be saying x1, x2, x3, x50. If I am saying there are 50 students, marks of 50 students, so x1 means marks of first student, x2 means marks of second student, and x50 means marks obtained by the 50th student in mathematics. So xi is a in general expression. And now if I try to find out the average marks, so what is the average marks obtained by 50 students? In that case, what I do, we find out average, we denote by that x bar is average or mean. All of them are same thing. For that, what we do, we add all the values x1, x2, x50, divide by the number of values by 50. So we add all of them and divide by the number of values. And this is symbolically, we'll write that summation. This is a summation symbol, xi by n. where xi is I is equals to from 1 to 50. So this is how we write x bar is sum of all the values by n, where n is the number of data. In this case there are number of data is 50. So we try to write summation xi average or x bar we define as summation xi by n. That is the basic definition of that is the basic definition of mean of the data set. So we'll add all the, but what happened to us in our case, we have converted the individual values. We have initially we had 50 values, but now we do not have 50 values. We have 8 groups with certain frequencies. So this way we cannot write the mean in this case. So in this case we have frequency of each group, some group, and not the individual values. So in this case, if we have grouped data, this formula can be applied if we have individual data, individual values. Now if we have grouped data, in that case we will be using the formula of x bar, as we will define x bar as summation fi into xi by summation fi, where fi is, where, please write, if you have the copy, please write along with me. Fi is the frequency of the ith group and xi is the mid value of the ith group. Fi is the frequency of the ith group. So for group data we will define x bar equals to summation fi into xi by summation fi, where fi is frequency of ith group and xi is mid value of ith group or now let's do the example, the data that we have, how we can find the mean of the data with this with the data that we have.
একবার একটু বলুন না।
Yes, we have 8 groups. All the groups have length 9, 24 to 33, 33 to 42, 42 to 51, and last day we have found out that within 24 to 33 there are 7 values. 7 values belong to the group 24 to 33. Then the next group has 33 to 42, it also had 7 values. So last day we have given 50 data, and from 50 data, 50 different values of 50 students, marks of 50 students, and from the 50 group, 50 different values, we have converted, we have transformed them to frequency distribution. This is called frequency distribution, because here we have frequency. Here the individual values are not important. Only thing that we know now, we have that within 24 to 33 there are 7 values, within 33 to 42 there are 7 values, within 42 to 51 there are 5 values, and these are denoted by frequency. So this is f1, second one is f2, then f3, like that. And if you add all the frequency, you will get the value n. N is equals to summation fi. Summation means you add subcorner frequency. If you add, you will get the value as 50. You just add 7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 19, plus 9 28, plus 7 36, 43, 36 plus কিরকম হলো 51 হয়ে যাচ্ছে কেন? 5 plus 3 is,
ওটাই তো বলছিলাম স্যার 51 হচ্ছে।
এই ডেটাটা ঠিক করো তো, তাহলে কি গন্ডগোল হয়ে যাবে তাহলে। হ্যালো, 51 হয়ে যাচ্ছে কি করে? তাহলে ডেটার আগের দিন কত পেয়েছিলাম এটা?
না স্যার 50 তো আসছে আমার।
স্যার 50 আসছে স্যার 50 আসছে।
7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 19,
19 19 and 9
is
28.
28. Oh, 28 plus 7 is 35.
হ্যাঁ 35
plus 7 is
plus
42,
7 is
42
42
plus 5 is 47 plus 3. Fine. So
Yes,
this is 50. ঠিক আছে?
Yes sir.
Okay, so now we'll proceed. Now we'll proceed. So as I've said, we have to find out xi. So what is xi? Here, xi means mid value. Mid value means what is the middle value of the group, of each group. How can we find the middle value of each group? What we do, we take the average. So 24 plus 33 divided by 2. That's for the first group. The middle value is 24 plus 33 by 2, that is 28.5.
Five.
For the second group, again similarly you can find out. So 33 plus 42 by 2. So that gives you 37.5. তাই তো? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
So please find out all the xi's. প্রত্যেকটা mid value find out. So xi represents mid value. Mid, MIDVALUE, mid value. So I'll write the table again. You do the calculation. So groups 24 to 33. You do the calculation. 33 to 42, 42 to 51, 51 to 60, 60 to 69, 69 to 78, 78 to 87, 87 to 96. Then frequencies are 7, 7, 5, 9. This is my FI. 77597753. Then we have found out xi. So first one is 28.5. Right? Second one is
Yes, sir.
second one
37.5.
37.5.
37.5, 46.5,
আস্তে আস্তে আমি
46.5,
46.5,
55.5,
then
Aste.
55.5, then
64.5.
64.5, then
73.5.
73.5, then 82.5, and finally 91.5. So these are my mid values. So then what we'll do fi into xi, because our formula says summation fi xi. So here now we have the mid values, then we'll multiply with fi xi, means fi column will be multiplied with xi. So that means 7 into 28.5. How much is that? So
99.5. 199.5. 199.5.
okay. So similarly multiply each of them. So 199.5. Then next one is 7 into 37.5. So find out, use the calculator and find out and write down all of them. Please. 0.5. Then next one is
262.5.
252.5.
262, sir.
262.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then
Sir, 232.5,
then
499.5,
then
451.5.
5415.
451.5. So
Hmm.
please
Yes, sir.
everybody check and recheck yourself. The next one
514.5.
514.5.
4.5.
Then
412.5.
412.5, and finally
274.5.
274.5.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
then what you have to do, you have to find the summation of fi xi. So we have found out the fi xi, then we have to add all these values. So just please add this column and tell me what is the value. Please add this column and tell me what is the value. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0.0. 6, somebody quickly add
2847.
2847.
2847.
2847.
Agreed?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
Yes, sir.
2847. So 2847.0. So that is the sum. So now we'll use the formula if you are asked to find out, and obviously you have to find out the summation Fi. So summation Fi is equals to n equals to 50. So summation Fi equals to n equals to 50. So we have x bar or average equals to summation. Always write down the formula summation Fi xi by n, which is 2847 by 50. So that gives you how much? Quickly find out.
56.94.
5.94.
56.94.
Yes, sir.
So average marks of the students of our class is 56.94, because initially you have started with the values of 50 students in mathematics, marks of 50 students in mathematics. So after doing the group, we get that this is the marks obtained, average marks obtained by the of the 50 students in mathematics is 56.94. But as we have said, this is not the actual average. If you can find out the actual average, what was given initially, individual values, if after adding all the 50 values, different values, and find out, you can check that this value is little different. Some difference will be there. As we have said in the last class that making the group here, their individuality is lost. The individuality is lost. So the values are approximated over here, and there will be some amount of error in it. So but that calculation has become much more simpler. It is easier to calculate. So that is everything has its advantages and its disadvantages. So here is the disadvantage of, because the result will not be accurate. Instead, but it will be near about, the value will be near about 56.94. You can check with your data that we have. So for group data with frequency, we will be using the formula x bar, means average, is summation Fi xi by n, or summation Fi xi by summation Fi. And for individual data, we will be using summation xi by n. Summation xi by n. So that is the, mind that summation Fi xi means first you multiply, then you add. First you multiply, then you add. So we have done using the table, and we have calculated using the table. So this is for the group data, and this is for the individual data. Individual value, we have to find the mean this way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So second central tendency is the median. So mean represents by value. So there are three central tendencies we have talked about. One is mean, number two is median, and number three is mode. Mean is a central tendency with respect to the value. So here, to calculate the mean, the values are important. Okay. Now for median is by position. Median is by position, where position is important. So the central tendency will be calculated with respect to the position, where a particular value stands, where it lies, where first position, third position, second, 20th position, 30th position, like that. And mode is frequency. Mode is dependent upon the frequency. So here let's discuss median. So median, we define median as, median is the middlemost value. It is the middlemost value. So middlemost depicts a position. So suppose you have a data set like this. So middlemost means you divide the data set into halves, two equal halves. You divide the data set into two equal halves, and according to the position, who lies in the middle is the median. So from that particular value towards left, the number of values towards left will be equal to the number of values towards right. So middlemost value is depending upon the position. So how we can find median? See, suppose in case of কি বলে, in case of ungrouped data, say please write, I am giving a data set, how we can find the median for a data set which is not grouped individual values. Say the median is, as we have said, is the middlemost value. So how to find the median? So first thing you have to do is, please write according to me what I am saying. So first step is to arrange the data in either ascending or descending order of sequence. Arrange in ascending order. Then see the number of data is odd or even. If n is odd, then median is defined as n plus 1 by 2th term. N plus 1 by 2th term. I'll give an example. And if n is even, then median is the average of n by 2th term plus, if n is even, median is the average of n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term by 2. It's the average of these two terms. I'll try to give an example. So let's suppose we are having a data set like, say, marks of 15 students. 23, please write 23, 45, 71, 64, 50, 21, 48, 96, 72, 56, 60. কতগুলো হলো? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 44, 36, 43, 50. Okay, so how many কতগুলো হলো? Last এটা 50 লিখেছি?
15.
58. So you have written 23, 45, 71, 64, 50, 21, 48, 96, 72, 56, 60, 44, 26. 26 better?
36.
36, sir.
Sorry, 36, 43, 58. So these are 15 values we have. So how to find the median of this value? So
96. 96.
That আগে থেকে কি করে করব? ফার্স্ট আগে যেটা বলছি সেটা করো।
Okay, sir.
Arrange them in ascending order. ছোট থেকে বড় সাজাও। Arrange them in ascending order. So please arrange and then
Sir.
So arrange them in ascending order. I think minimum is 21, তাই তো? বলো।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 21, 23,
36.
Then
36.
36,
একজন 36,
43, 45.
43, 45.
no, sir, there is 44.
There
Then
is
43, then 44, then 45.
43, 44, 45.
48.
Yes, sir.
Then
Then 56, sir. Sorry, 48, then
48.
56.
50, 56.
40, 48, 50, 56. তারপরে
71, 72, 96.
No, sir, there is 64.
58.
58,
56
Sir,
after
then-
that 58,
58, then 60,
60,
then 64,
64,
71,
71,
72,
72,
and then 96.
96. So let me check whether there are 15 values or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. So this is the correct ascending order arrangement. Now see there are 15 values. Now 15 values. So as I've said, if 15 means n is odd. So n is equals to 15 means n is odd. তার মানে according to this formula, what will be the median? Median is the n plus 1 by 2th value. So n plus 1 by 2 মানে 8th value.
50.
N is 15, 15 plus 1 is 16, 16 by 2 that is 8th value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th value is 50.
Sir.
8th value is 50.
Yes, sir. 50.
So in this case the median is 50. Median is 50 because 50th values, the 8th value, this side there are 7 values and that side there are 7 values less than 50. There are 7 values more than 50. Isn't it?
50.
You can
Yes, sir.
check. So 50 is the middlemost value. So it's by position. The value is not important here. That position is important. So to find the median, position is important. Okay. Let's discuss if n is even. So let's take 12 values. N equals to 12. Let's take 12 different values. So 25, 61, 43, 75, 11, 60, 50, 47, 88, 29, 70 and 62. How many? 12 though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13.
No, 12 I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at the board. Look at the board. The values I have written.
Yes, sir, 12.
12. So arrange them in the ascending order. Arrange them in the ascending order. So minimum is 11. Then 25. Then 29.
11,
So then 43,
43, 43,
43.
47,
47,
47.
50,
50 আছে হ্যাঁ 50
sir, 50,
60.
then 60,
61.
then 61,
62.
62, 70,
70. 88.
75, then 88,
75, 88. Okay, so please tell me. 11. Follow.
25,
sir we have missed the 60
Oh, whatever,
20.
whatever values you have, you just write accordingly. Just logic is important. So 11, 25,
29,
29,
43,
43,
47,
47,
50,
50,
60,
60, 61,
61, 62, 70, 75,
70, 75,
88.
88. So there are 12 values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. So middlemost value in this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the middlemost value. Because this side there are 6 values. This side there are 6 values, isn't it? Check.
yes sir
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But at the middle there is no value.
yes sir
So what I have said, if n is even, in that case the median is yes, n by 2th value plus n by 2 plus 1th value whole by 2. So n by 2th value means 6th value. 6th value is 50. 6th value is 50. 7th value is 60. And you have to take the average of them. So 50 plus 60 by 2, that is 55. Now
sir can you please tell the
Yes.
formula again n by
if
2th
n is even, then median is n by 2th value plus n by 2 plus 1th value whole by 2.
Yes, sir.
N by
Okay, sir.
2th value plus n by 2 plus 1th value by 2. That's the formula for median. You have to take the average. And interestingly, if n is even, the median does not belong to the set. You can check. The median value does not belong to the set. In this case, the value is 50 plus 60 by 2. That is
Yes.
55. But 55, there is no value as 55 in this case.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So this formula is used for group data. Sorry, ungrouped data. This is used for ungrouped data. If individual values are there, then this is how we will find the median. For group data, what we'll do, see, already the data is arranged in the ascending order, isn't it? Because the groups are arranged in the ascending order, so we don't need to do the arrangement if the data is not given in the ascending order or haphazard manner. Generally, the data is not given that way, so that the data, the groups are given in this way also, so don't need to do the arrangement and all that. So the data is already arranged in the ascending order. So for finding out the group data, for finding out the median for group data, we have to find out the cumulative frequency less than type. I think in the last class we have discussed what is the cumulative frequency less than type. So please find the cumulative frequency less than type. So that means this is 7, then 7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 19, 19 plus 9 is, তাই না সবাই করছো তো? Please do it.
Thank you.
Everybody please do. 28, then 35, 40,
42.
48 and 47 and
Sir, 47.
47
47.
and 50, right? So now, as we have said that median is the middlemost data. So here individual values are not given. So we have to find out the individual the value. In this case, the 50 is even. 50 is even, so that means according to the definition, it is 25th, and its median is the average of 25th and 26th term. So how can we find out the 25th or 26th term? In this case, what we'll do, we'll use this formula. So we'll find out the cumulative frequency less than type, and then we use this formula. Please write down the formula. I'll write the formula as, I don't have the board, so I'll write the formula as, right? So median equals to capital L plus n by 2 minus f minus 1 by small f0, where, please write the way I have written, where capital L is the lower class boundary of the median class, lower class boundary of median class. Capital F minus 1 is the cumulative frequency of the class just preceding the median class. আচ্ছা, there is a mistake, there is little mistake, into h হবে, একটা বাদ গেছে। Median formula, I'm repeating it again. Median is capital L plus n by 2 minus f minus 1 by small f0 into h. So I'm defining what is L. L is the lower class boundary of the median class. Capital F minus 1, F minus 1 is the suffix, is the cumulative cumulative frequency of the class just preceding the median class. Just preceding, I'll explain everything. Preceding the median class. Small f0 is the frequency of the median class. Small f0 is the frequency of the median class. And h is
Sir,
the
small f0 equals to frequency of
the median class. And h is the length of the median class.
sir, it's median class.
Length of the median, right? Median class. Median class. Okay, let's go back to. So you have written all of them.
Yes, sir.
33 to 40.
Sir, what was after f0? H
H
equals
is
to
the length of the median class. Now let us define what is median class. So median class is that class. Please write, median class is that class for which the cumulative frequency just exceeds n by 2.
sir, for which
The cumulative frequency, I'll explain everything, please write, just exceeds n by 2. So let me explain.
Yes, sir.
So first thing that you have to find out what is the median class. So let's go back to the problem. So we have the groups 24 to 33, cumulative frequency is 7, 33 to 42, cumulative frequency is 7, cumulative frequency less than type is 14, 42 to 51, cumulative frequency is 19. তাই তো ঠিক বলছি তো?
yes sir,
That's what we have already written.
yes sir,
Yes, sir.
Let's define. So what is the definition of median class? Median class is that class for which the cumulative frequency just exceeds n by 2. So what is the value of n? N equals to 50. N equals to 50 in this case. So n by 2 is 25.
25.
So just
Yes, sir.
exceeds n by 2 means immediately যেটা n by 2 চেয়ে বেশি. So which class?
So 28.
Right.
28.
So that means the class whose cumulative frequency is just greater than, exceeds is greater than, just greater than. 35 is also greater than 25, but it is not just greater than. 28 is just greater than 25. So 51 to 60 is my median class. বোঝা গেছে?
Yes, sir.
ওটা just exceeds n by 2. So we mark this class this way, and so that means is defined as the median class. তাহলে এবারে ফর্মুলা অনুযায়ী বসিয়ে দাও, write down the values. So what is capital L? Lower class boundary. So what is that?
51.
741.
হ্যাঁ কি বললো, কে বলছে 40 কি?
51.
51.
Yes, 51 is the lower class boundary. Somebody said 40 or something.
Okay, sir. The lower class of the median class will be the bound like L, right?
হ্যাঁ, capital L. That's what the definition we have said. We have
Okay,
already
sir.
defined what is lower class boundary, what is upper class boundary. In the previous class, I think we have already defined. So median, so 51 plus n by 2 is 25. What is capital F minus 1?
28.
No?
So F minus 1.
Yes.
19.
It is defined.
19.
19, right? It's a previous class. just preceding the median class. So we have already defined what is the median class. So just preceding means just before that. So this is your capital F minus 1. So 25 minus 19 by
28.
uh,
Sir, 50.
9.
20.
9.
19 minus 1.
25
9.
minus 90. So you are not following the definition. খুব pretty simple definition লেখা আছে প্রত্যেকটা কলামের মাথায় কোনটা কি সব লেখা আছে there is nothing to not understand what is নিচে কি আছে f0 is the small f0 is the frequency of the median class
Frequency of the class.
so frequency of the median class কোনটা frequency this is frequency this is cumulative
9.
frequency
9.
so it is 9 as simple as that
Yes, sir.
শুধু ডেফিনেশনটা ফলো করতে হবে ইনটু h কত
4.
হ্যাঁ
9, sir.
h is also 9 length of the
H is
median
9.
class length of the median class means 60 minus 51 length of the median class is 60 minus 51 that is 9 তাহলে সিম্পলিফাই করলে কত হবে মিডিয়ান ইজ 57
9, 9, triple 9.
তাই তো কত হবে
57.
57
Yes, sir.
so with the same another data quickly do the median অন্য ডেটা 20 to 30 আমি আর বলবো না 20 to 30 30 to 40 40 to 50 একই রকম ভাবে ফাইন্ড দ্য মিডিয়ান 50 to 60 60 to 70 70 to 80 ফাইন্ড দ্য মিডিয়ান কুইকলি 4 7 ওই ডেটাটা আর একটা যেটা 8 9 8 8 and আর কি কি আছে so quickly cumulative frequency is 4 11 19 19 plus 9 is 28 28 plus 8 is 36 so please quickly so in this case what will be the median class
40 to 50.
কি করে 40 to 50 হয়
50 to 60, sir.
কি
50
করে
to
40
60.
to 50 হলো বলো তো
50 to 60.
হ্যাঁ কি করে 50 to 40 to 50 হবে it is 50 to, just exceeding এখানে তো টোটালটাও 50 রয়েছে I have not written the whole it is your responsibility to write the whole so it is also 50 to 60 so please do the calculation and tell me the median so median lower class boundary হচ্ছে কত how much is the lower class boundary
50. Sir,
50 সবাই বুঝতে পারছে everybody is following n by 2 is 25
Yes, sir.
minus 19 by 9 into 10
into 9.
no not 9
10,
এখানে
10.
10
10, sir. Yes, sir.
this is 10
60 minus 50. Yes, sir.
so 60 by 9 that means 6.66 so this will be 56.67 তাই হচ্ছে তো
Yes, sir.
কি বাকিরা কিছু বলছে না তো what the others are not saying anything
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
শুধু yes sir বললে হবে না thing is to be important remember over here the groups has to be continuous to calculate median the class boundaries needed to be used so for that the groups needed to be continuous discrete if it is discrete this median calculation will be wrong so for that is the reason initially I have told you to make continuous groups not the discrete group if you are making discrete group calculation of mean will not be a problem but calculation of median will be a problem so it is always better to make continuous groups so continuous means upper class boundary and lower class of the previous group will be same as the lower class boundary so If you make initially, if you try to make the groups that way, it will be all the problems will be solved. It is always recommended that you make continuous groups. You make continuous groups. So that will be the case. ঠিক আছে? So that is the median. The next part is the mode. Next important is the next important syntax.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Okay. So next important, now you can hear me,
Yes, sir.
is mode. So how do
Yes, sir.
we define mode? We define mode as the most frequently occurring value.
Number.
Most frequently occurring value.
Okay.
Okay, so that is mode. So mode depends upon the frequency, a particular value which is most frequently occurring. If so, for a data set like this, what will be the mode? Say 2, 5, 7, 11, 14, 3, 11, 15, 9, 7, 6, 4, 7, 12, 15. So what is mode in this case? What will be mode?
7.
7, because 7 most
7.
frequently occurring
7.
value is 7. 7 is occurring 3 times. 11 is occurring 2 times. 5 is occurring 2 times. But most occurring value means that value which is frequently occurring, whose frequency is maximum, that will be termed as mode. That particular value will be termed as the mode. Generally, a distribution has a single mode, but sometimes it can be seen there is a bimodal frequency distribution. So that means bimodal means there will be two different values for which the frequency is maximum. For which the frequency will be maximum. Like if there is another value, in this case, if there is another value 11. So in this case, for this particular example, 7 is occurring thrice, 11 is also occurring thrice. So this particular distribution has two modes. One is 7, one is 11. And that will be termed as a bimodal. Bi means two mode. Bimodal means there are two modes in this distribution. But in general, the most frequently occurring value is termed as the mode. Most frequently occurring, the value with most frequency. So for a ungrouped data, for a general data, we'll try to find out which value is occurring most of the time. Say if I have a data like this, xi and fi, say 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 9, 10, 6, 11. Sorry. 10, 6, 1. So a group data where 2 is occurring 5 times, 5 is occurring 6 times, 7 is occurring 9 times, 8 is occurring 10 times, 11 is occurring 6 times, and 12 is occurring 1 time. So in this case, what is the mode? In this case, what is the mode?
10.
Mode is 10, right? Because 10 is occurring 10 times. Mode is the most occurring value. This is not a group data. Mind that this is not a group data, but values with frequency. So now for a group data, how mode can be found out? So interestingly, when we have grouped the data, you could see that here also the most values are occurring in the middle. Now for a group data, how to find the mode? So let's write down the formula for mode of group data. Say here is the group data. The groups are from 24 to 33 and the frequency is 7. So we have already has continuous groups and with frequency. So for this case here individual values are not there. So how can we find the mode for this kind of data set? For that we will find out, we will use this formula mode equals to, so MO equals to L plus F0 minus F, let me write, I don't have the much space, so let me write. So let me write this way, mode equals to L plus F0 minus F, small f0 minus small f minus 1 by 2 into small f0 minus f minus 1 minus f plus 1 into h. So mode equals to MO equals to capital L plus f0 minus small f minus 1 by 2 into f0 minus f minus 1 f minus f plus 1 into h. See, this minus 1, this plus 1 are in the suffix. I'll try to define what I mean by this, where capital L equals to is the lower class boundary of the model class, where capital L is the lower class boundary of the modal class. Small f0 is the frequency of the modal class. F minus 1, small f minus 1 is the frequency of the class just preceding the modal class. F minus 1 is the frequency of the class just preceding the modal class. F plus 1, small f suffix plus 1.
Sir, can you please repeat the F0?
F0 is the frequency of the modal class. F plus 1 is the frequency of the class just succeeding the modal class. F plus 1 is the frequency of the class just succeeding the modal class, and h is the length of the modal class, and h is the length of the modal class. Now we define what is modal class. The modal class is that class with highest frequency. Modal class is the class with highest frequency. So that means in this case, which one is the modal class?
5160.
51.
51 to 60, because its frequency is 9. So this is the modal class.
Yes, sir.
So if you can identify the modal class, then you can identify everything. Then you can identify, according to the definition, you can identify all the values. So what is L in this case?
51.
That's all. L is 51, lower class boundary of the modal class. So the L is 51. This is F0. This is F minus 1. And this is F plus 1. Taito? F0 is 9, frequency of the modal class. So please put the values. So 9 minus 5 by 2 into 9 minus 5 minus 7 into h is 9. Sabai korche, everybody can do it. Just preceding means minus 1, just succeeding means plus 1. So that's a, see, I think there is a pattern of symbols that I am using. If you have followed, I have used the frequency as small letters, F. 0 means the corresponding class, and minus means previous, plus means next. So minus 1 just previous, plus 1 means just next class, succeeding. preceding and succeeding is -1 and +1. And I think you have understood I have written capital F as the cumulative frequency. In case of median, I have used capital F. So capital F by capital I meant cumulative, and by small f I meant only frequency. So what is the value after calculation? What you get?
52.8.
52.8. Others? বাকিটা বলো। 18
So
minus
57, sir.
5 এর সাথে 12। হ্যাঁ, কত হয়েছে?
57.
57। এ কি? এরকম ক্যালকুলেশন কি করে হলো? উপরেরটা হচ্ছে 4 into 9 by 18 minus 12। 18 5 এর সাথে 12, 18 থেকে 12 বাদ দিলে হয় 6। Right, it's 57 is right. 57 is right.
Yes, sir. 57.
Aparajita, who has said 52.5? How? Just put the values in proper place. Hello? Now please calculate the second one, the other one, the other data set quickly. Everybody do 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. So what was the frequency? 4, 7, 8, 9, 8, 8 and blah blah. So here also the modal class, find out quickly find out the mode. $55 আমার বেরিয়ে গেল। Hello students, quickly. Hello,
Yes, sir.
what is the value?
55.
Yes, 55. I have already calculated. You can check, it is 55.
Yes, sir.
9 minus 8 by 2 into 9 is 18, minus উপরেরটাও 8 আছে, এটাও 8 আছে, 8 8 16, so 18 minus 16 is 2, and length of the class is 10, তার মানে 5, 50 plus 5 is 55, 9 minus 8 is 1. I think all of you
Yes, sir.
whether all of you could do it. Have you done it? All of you have done it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So please practice. I'll set some problems for your practice. So